Hi, my name is Kimberly Blind. Today I'll be talking to you about foster care. This year alone, 4.1 million reports of child maltreatment in the United States have been reported, involving more than 7.4 million children. 1,700 of the children have died from abuse and neglect. 44% of the children that have died from abuse and neglect are under 1 year old. When child abuse is reported, CPS will usually get involved. They usually take the child and remove them from the unsafe environment and put them into care of another loved one. If they can't find care of another loved one, they will put them into the foster care system. On any given day, there's about 483,000 kids in the U.S. foster system. That's about 304 kids a minute that go into there. On average, children remain in the state system for 2 years. There is a small percentage of 6% in foster care that will live there for more than 5 years. Foster care hits very close to home for me because my aunt was a foster parent for many years. So there were kids always going in and out of her house in all situations, all the time. In the end, she finally adopted 5 of her kids that she had fostered. Now on to my 3 key points. The first key point is who's most at risk to be put in the foster care system, realistic situations with foster care, and then how can we help the children in the foster care system today? Let's jump right in with the first topic. Who's most at risk to be put in foster care? According to Children's Rights and the Department of Family Services, the average age of children that enter foster care is 7. As you can see in the graph, the state of Texas, there is a large amount of infants to 2-year-olds, with 14 to 17-year-olds in a close second. As of August of 2018, there was a high number of Hispanics in the foster care system. Below, I have provided a graph with the number of children in the foster care system by race. Now, being pulled away from your family has to be hard, especially at a young age. The state of Texas tries to keep families together, but that's not always the case. 12% of children that will live in groups home their entire life until they age out. 12% is roughly about 17,000 people. Aged out is when the state has failed to reunite the child with family members or a suitable home before the age of 18. Youth at that age are less likely to graduate than youth in the normal population. 17,000 is a very large number to be put out on the street, especially at the age of 18. Which brings me to my last point. How can we help the kids in the foster care system? One way to help with kids in foster care system is to become a foster parent. You can go to www.dfps.state.texas. And if you didn't catch that, I will put it in the end of my speech, so you can just click on it. You have to fill out some forms to become a foster parent, as well as some classes you have to take, and you have to go through an intensive screening process as well. If you're not interested in becoming a foster parent, but you still want to help, you can always donate your time and you can Google local events and stuff where you can volunteer your time. If you don't want to do that, you can always donate your money to organizations that help with foster kids. In conclusion, there are thousands of children that need loving homes in the United States. Make sure you know what you're getting into before going in and getting an application to become a foster parent. There are many up and down of being a foster parent, but just remember, no matter what the situation, all children really want is to be loved. Thank you.